Mike Kohler coming to you from Mike Kohler Fitness. Today we're going to be training our back. I'm going to be doing some seated rows, some cable pullovers, quickly followed by a lat pull down. I like to use pre-exhaustion in most of my big compound movements. So here we go with the seated row. I'm keeping my back straight. I like to keep my neck packed. I'm doing about a 3-second rep cadence, relatively slow. Okay, now we're getting to our next movement. We're going to do a cable pullover. Now a cable pullover is the first part of a superset, a pre-exhausting set. We're going to be doing a cable pullover, and then with no rest, we're going right to a parallel grip lat pull down. We're going to start out with our feet about shoulder width apart, elbows totally straight, chest out back flat. I'm going to slightly pack my neck. I'm going to drive the arms down. We're going to pause and come up nice and slow. We're going to drive the arms down and we're coming up nice and slow. Now the reason for doing the cable pullover first is that when most people do lat pull down seated rows, when they do pull-ups, chin-ups, bent over rows, it's the weaker link, it's the biceps that give out sooner. So by doing a movement like a cable pullover or a dumbbell pullover, you're making the lats tired and you're keeping the biceps fresh and strong. So after doing a nice set here, we're going to pump the lats up. Today's a pump up day for me. I'm doing high reps, a long time on the load, a greater time on the load. I'm moving relatively slow. Then with no rest and a pre-exhausted latissimus but pre-exhausted back, I'm going to go right to my cable lat pull down right after we just performed a set of pre-exhausting cable pullovers. Chest out back flat. I'm going to give myself a little bit more weight here. Chest out back flat. I like to pull down. I prefer these independent handles. It gives me a little bit more flexibility in the plane of motion I want to pull down in. Feels better on my wrists, easier on my elbows. I'm using, once again, a relatively slow rep cadence. Again, I'm keeping my neck slightly packed. This creeps up on you pretty quick when you did a set of cable pullovers right before it. My biceps start out feeling fresh, but before you know it, the lats start burning. Well, now we just completed 3 great movements for the back. We did our seated rows, we did our pre-exhaustion, our cable pullovers with our lat pull down. We did some mobility movement in between sets. I also like to end my back routine with a little more mobility movement. I like to first do a little bit of shoulder flexion. Make sure I get that nice mobility into my shoulders. I got a couple of issues with my shoulders. I got a torn labrum and some bone spurs in my shoulder, so I like to keep the mobility there. And once again, I'm doing my transverse plane motion. I'm keeping my head still. I'm doing my frontal plane, keeping the spine and shoulders loose. Do a little sagittal plane, shoulder flexion, a little scapular mobility, going back and forth, a little side reaching, keeping that thoracic spine mobile, lubricated, and flexible. I also like to do a little elbow mobility. And there you go, a great back and mobility routine. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. My name is Mike Kohler. I've been a fitness trainer and gym owner for over 25 years. I own a gym in Mount Kisco, New York called Mike Kohler Fitness. And if you like this video, give me a like, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Facebook, follow me everywhere if you can. And if you have any questions, give me a ring, drop me an email. Hope to hear from you guys soon. Take care.